Men vs. Truth vs. Women podcast. This is episode 6. Got a little interesting topic. I got two amazing guests here. Two, how should I say this? Two big rigs in the nightlife. So, big rigs, I said it. Big wigs, my fault. But yeah, so we're gonna get to the topic. So our topic tonight, we're gonna be talking about nightlife in the dating scene. So we're gonna get to some things. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Ladies first, go ahead.
My name is Coco. I've probably been bartending for about 6 or 7 years. And yeah, that's
Where
me.
you bartending at now?
Right now we're at the chalet.
Okay. Y'all got something going on?
Tonight we have $5 Wednesdays.
Okay.
Everything is $5.
Okay.
Have a few birthdays going on.
Mm-hmm. And my big cuz, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Big Twin?
Big twin.
Been in the game probably 16 years now.
Sheesh.
In some form or fashion.
Sheesh.
That's a vet.
A veteran here.
That's
We got a definite veteran. So we're gonna start the topic off. We're gonna start off by starting off. So, have y'all ever? I mean, you said you've been doing this 16 years, okay? So, have you ever been in a relationship with meeting somebody off of being in the nightlife? Have you ever been in a relationship with somebody in the nightlife?
Yes.
And how did that pan out?
Don't work.
It don't work at all? It don't at all?
You would think it would work because you would think that they would understand
Right.
the industry, but it don't work. They more jealous than just the average person.
That's intense. That's intense.
Yep. Don't work.
At all. So you ain't giving it no touch, no feel, no.
Not
It ain't gonna survive.
Not in the industry, no.
Sheesh. So what about you? So have you been involved? You've been involved as well. Did work?
Every time I get into a serious relationship, that is dead. It's an ultimatum.
Like you gotta give it up.
Yeah, it's either me or that.
So have you ever sacrificed doing that?
Of course.
So you
I
sacrificed.
took a hiatus because I felt like it was worth it.
Just trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
So what makes the person that you made this hiatus for that person that you want to chill out and just calm it down?
First of all, they have to be able to supplement the income. Because you can't tell me to stop making money if you're not giving, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because as bartenders, you can pay your bills off of that at a good point in time. There are slow times, but you make a decent amount of money. So to ask someone to stop and not supplement is kind of selfish.
Yeah, I can understand
And
that.
It is selfish, not kind of
It
selfish.
is. I'm about to say. I was going to say. I don't know about it being a little selfish. That is quite selfish.
So then it's like, is the person worth it?
Okay. So I mean, how long did it last?
It lasts a couple years.
Oh yeah, that's some time.
Yeah, it was like 2 years.
Now you said it didn't work for you. You
No.
said it didn't work, but how long did it last?
About a year and a half.
I mean, so y'all got some left though.
He was just stressed out in that year and a half.
Not the whole year and a half, but the last part of it, yeah. Just got too much.
Competing time and all
I'm not
that.
an arguing type of person.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you gotta listen to who is this and who is that and why you doing this and why you doing that. And you would think that they will understand it because they've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to this, it is a gift and a curse when it comes to being in the nightlife, because you're dealing with groupies, you're dealing with hoochies, you're dealing with people that they see you on a pedestal, and they can't relate to it. I feel like, personally, in my opinion, I feel like you got to be with a cool breeze person and they secure with themselves. Am I wrong?
They don't even have to be cool. They just have to be very secure. And who they are, what they bring to the table. and the bond that we have built.
Okay. So, all right, we're going to get to the next question on that. And what's the most difficult thing about dating and being involved in nightlife?
Trust.
You agree?
Definitely agree.
I mean,
Definitely agree.
so it's a two-way street on the trust. You gotta learn. You gotta be able to trust them, and they gotta be able to trust you. So I mean, we said something about sacrificing. So that was a major thing. With the sacrificing, would you be able to do it again?
I don't want to do it again.
Right.
You don't
I don't
wanna
feel
do
like
it
it should have to be a ultimatum in
I don't want to do it
anything.
again.
Now we could compromise, but I don't have to take an ultimatum.
So you just said you ain't chilling because
Gotta
you.
meet me halfway.
Right?
I'm to the point where I don't even want to meet halfway. It's like, I like me. I want you to like me. I ain't got to fake it. I ain't got to do none of it. We can move on. So I don't even want to. I don't want to compromise this side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This side
And then that's your lane of business.
yeah, this side of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Especially after doing it for that long.
It pay the bills.
Yeah.
It pay the bills. It take care of my kids. I don't want to sacrifice this part of my life. So if you can't come into this part of my life and adapt, then we probably ain't gonna work.
So when it come to adapting, how do you? I guess my question is, what's a way of getting them to adapt to your lifestyle? What is a good way of doing it? Is there a good way of doing it?
They gotta want to.
Yeah, as I say, it's up to the person.
You
And
can't
how
make
bad you
them
want to
do it.
be in my life.
Yeah, you can't make them do it. They gotta want to do it.
Genuinely. You
So
can't just be because this is what you want, I'm gonna do it. Like you have to genuinely be able to be like, she's down there with nothing on, and I'm okay with that.
so you'd have probably had the brother that sat in the back of the bar for a whole night.
Unacceptable.
That's unacceptable.
If
Okay.
you don't already come here, don't come here and watch me.
Now, have you dealt with that? Somebody being in the bar all night long, just to feel.
We do that all. It happens all the time. When we hire bartenders, the first question we ask them is, "Are you in a relationship?"
Yes.
And if they say yeah, we tell them this probably ain't what you want to do.
Yeah.
The second question we ask them is, "Are you happy?" And if they say yes, don't do this.
This ain't what you
Because
want to do.
If you happy, this is gonna mess your relationship up. And no, we got it. We cool. We got it. We cool. And 6 months later, one was divorced. The other dude gave her ultimatum. You gotta quit or else. You know what I'm saying? It happens every time.
I just feel like when it comes to that ultimatum shit, like, I don't know how you can force somebody to give up their career just because they in this nightlife, and it just ain't, that's not even being feasible. And then the thing is that person knew what you was doing prior to the situation. So what makes that cooler to do that? So I mean, like, I'm gonna ask this. So when it comes to this business, do you think at a point in time in life, I'm gonna say at a point in time in life, do you think you would be able to sacrifice that work for love?
Depends on where I'm at in my life. If I'm secure and financially secure to where I can just stop doing it, yeah, I would probably sacrifice for love. But you can't, I wouldn't say I would sacrifice this for love.
And when it comes to I think my biggest thing, can a long-term relationship happen being involved with nightlife?
I think so.
How?
The right person.
So I mean, I understand the right person. Like, what do you do to make them feel secure?
Can't make them.
I mean, not feel secure.
You can't.
I mean,
in this business, you can't.
So if you have a person that is rocking with you, like, okay, that's what you do, I think reassurance. Everybody.
Reassurance ain't.
I think reassurance.
There's too many
is a lot.
unpredictable variables in this.
In the night.
You can't control it. So, you know who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a person who is controlling, who can't handle, people being in your space, they can't even be out with you.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you coming home late at night, all that's gonna happen. That's never gonna change.
Yeah.
You go, you know what I'm saying? You coming in and out of the house, it's not gonna change in this business. So
you're single?
Am I single?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
How long have you been involved now? That's gonna be the question.
I'm
Couple
sorry.
months.
Couple months.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. So y'all in the good happy phase. So I think what you sing. Okay. So what do y'all think is when it comes to the nightlife, do you think like you can deal with somebody that's also involved with the nightlife?
I would prefer not to.
Why?
I don't like guys. I don't like it. I like somebody that's in the house waiting for me to come home.
Damn, you want a house nigga.
Basically.
You want a house nigga. That's what you want. So when it comes to that, it's like you still fooling with the insecurities and the being comfortable with yourself, dealing with a house guy.
Why?
Cause that guy still he still go question.
After the club hours, there's nothing to do outside.
Maybe.
Unless you're working.
That still don't mean that man ain't gonna be still mind wandering.
I don't know.
I disagree with what she just said. Ain't nothing to do outside.
That's what I was gonna say.
Listen, because my day don't start till 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But you're in the nightlife.
Yeah, so you feel what I'm saying? My day don't start till then. Most of the time I'm in the house or sleep, or I don't even come outside till later unless I'm dealing with the kids. So now when you at work all day, if she at work all day, and that's her time. She went to work, she left the house, she doing whatever it is she doing. So she can't expect me, you know what I'm saying, now that it's my time to be out and doing what I'm doing, to come in because she feeling insecure, feeling like, ain't nothing. Nah, I'm outside.
Right.
When you was outside, guess what? You ain't had nothing going on. You ain't hear nothing peep from me.
Maybe I misphrased it. What if his job is in the daytime?
Okay.
If your job is in the daytime and whatever, I don't know. I'm not insecure, so I get hanging out till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning if you're having a good time.
Yeah.
That's to be expected. Because it goes on. Like, that's to be expected. So, yeah.
I mean,
But if you work a day shift job, you're not out till 5 o'clock in the morning. If you
no, for sure. You got to get up.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get up.
I know some people who do it, but,
Yeah, I mean, it is people that's out there that be like, they be out till 2, 3.
Star.
And then they get about 3, 4 hours, and then they up at 8,
Right.
and then they going right back at it and they do it again. But I think my question is, when it comes to it's kind of a gray area when it comes to dating somebody in the nightlife, because you got to deal with the insecurities, you got to deal with the securities, and then it's just, I feel like it's kind of hard for y'all, in my opinion. Is it hard for y'all?
Depending on what you're looking for. I mean, it ain't hard for me because, I'm different when I'm in a relationship than when I'm single. When I'm single, people know I'm single. Right. I do single things. Mm-hmm. When I'm in a relationship, people know I'm in a relationship. I do relationship things. So just depends on what it is you want and what you're gonna do. I don't sugarcoat it. When I'm in a relationship, everybody gonna know it. And you know what I mean? And when I'm single, everybody gonna know it. I mean, I don't sugarcoat it.
You ain't gonna hide it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a relationship while being in the nightlife?
Nah.
Okay, it's just a question. Because there's people that do it, so we gotta ask them things. So
I do know women who do it, but they do it because they make more money hiding their relationship. Mm-hmm. If a man don't think you available, you ain't gonna get tipped. If he don't believe that he got a chance, he gonna go over to the girl who he got a chance with. So I know some girls who are in full-blown relationships, but they hide it because they know they make more money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not letting it be known. Now, it don't work right at home because the male don't understand that part of the game.
He's like, what you doing? Like, you ain't claiming me. Which is why you out here and you feeding into this situation that just because you at work, that ain't cool. So my thing is, all right, I'm gonna ask this. This for you. What's the worst pickup line you've ever had being in the club.
No tip. Don't not tip me and then try to holler at me. You are dead. Dead as doornails.
You say it's over.
It's over.
Because what's your
What you out here for? What you out here for if you ain't tipping? Go get your bottle and go home.
Niggas don't know how to do that. Some men don't know how to just get a bottle and go home. They got to be in the atmosphere. They got to see what's going on.
That costs.
It does. It's men out here that do it though. You can't just say like, nah, tell them to go home. Nah, they here for the atmosphere. You giving them the feng shui of things. That's what you're giving them.
Illusion.
Yeah, you're giving them the illusion like I could take her home. I mean, what's the worst pickup line you've heard as a man?
I've had a girl, this was back when they were still using the disc. CDs. I've had a girl give me a porno and say, call me when you're ready to watch this.
What? Hold on. You gotta run this back. Run it back.
A long time ago, but it was back when they were still using it. She gave me, I don't know where she got it from. She must have just had it with her, but she gave me a porno.
It was her.
Yeah, no. It wasn't a porno of her. She just gave me a porno.
Oh, she just gave you a...
Basically saying, let's watch this together.
Yes, and said, call me when you're ready to watch this.
That's probably... I've never heard of no shit like that, ever.
Yeah, that's weird.
I've never.
Yeah.
So
that happened.
what's the most extreme thing somebody's done to get in the club? Outside of money. Outside of money.
I can just imagine.
Ooh. No comment. The most extreme, man.
Fucking to get in? Is that
It ain't the same now, but back in the day they would do anything to get in the club, for sure.
What's the most extreme thing a man has done to get your attention at the bar? Outside of money.
Just stand there and stare at you the whole night.
Oh, that's creepy.
Very creepy.
That's creepy.
That's
creepy. Real creepy.
Very, very creepy. Like, yeah, just stand there and just.
I seen a guy do that
the whole
once before,
night.
and I was so confused. I was like, is
But
he
you
really
know,
just standing there?
men are kind of like, they are not as aggressive as they used to be. They'll watch you all night and then go to your social media like, social media and then that's
took
when
over.
they pop their stuff. They can't really say it to you in person. They're intimidated.
They ain't intimidated.
It's
easier to hear no
on the text
than it is in person. I mean, they ain't intimidated. It's just easy.
Like,
it's just easier to get turned down that way.
Yeah.
But they don't know.
Makes sense. So I mean, when it comes to, I think the biggest thing when it comes to the nightlife y'all living and doing and trying to date or being involved with somebody, I think is just the hours. Because the reason I say the hours is because that late night stroll is going on.
It's the stereotype of it, you know? It's the stereotype
sure.
that what she said earlier, ain't nothing open, ain't nothing to do though at those hours, but most of the cheating go on during the day.
It do. I think though.
most of the cheating go on during the day.
Yeah.
That right there gets a lot of relationships, saves a lot of relationships. That stereotype saves a lot of relationships because most women don't think that they man, or most guys don't think that their woman doing anything during the day.
It's true.
Most women cheat during the day. I'm sorry, ladies, to tell our business, but we do.
All facts.
For sure.
During the day.
So I'm gonna go.
During school hours.
I'm gonna go to. You post something about you. That's what really caught my attention about you.
Who?
You post something on social media saying why is it so hard to date? Where was you going with that? What, I mean,
Did I say that?
Yeah, I remember it was on one of your stories. I seen. I was like, oh yeah.
It is hard. It's hard.
Is it because of your nightlife?
I don't think so. Because that's not. I was about to say that's like my part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
I have outside of that, I have a career.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not. You'll probably only know if you see me out or something like that. But it's just hard across the board because men aren't men anymore. They
What
want
do
to
you
be
mean by
chased.
that?
They want to be pursued.
Oh, you saying like, oh no.
They don't. It's just different. It's different. It's very different.
You agree with that?
I agree to a certain extent. It's different for a lot of reasons, though. It's different because women are the aggressors now.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
I'm not aggressive woman.
You know what I'm saying? Women, they're the aggressors now. They know what they want. And come here. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, they were so used to us, men being all over them.
Being aggressive. Yeah,
And
our
being
generation,
aggressive.
we was
Our
the
generation,
aggressive.
we was, like, they even going out now. Our generation, when we called our boys, the first question was, what a girl's going to be at the night.
And that's true.
Now, you know, they don't even go out like that no more. Now it's the trick in there. So now it's like, who cares where the girl's at? I'm tricking anyway, so I'm gonna go hang out with my guys, and then I get with her later. I'm paying her anyway, so she gotta wait. You feel what I'm saying? So they go hang out with them. We went out with our guys, but we went wherever the girls was going.
Yeah.
We didn't care where it was at. The first question was, where the girls gonna be at? Now,
I remember
You
them
know, they don't
days,
even-
Born Emotions.
they don't even ask where the girls at now. They go hang out with all guys.
I can't understand that.
It's kind of weird. I ain't gonna hold you.
It
It's
is.
kind
I
of
can't
weird, but it's a
understand
new it's a new generation.
Let me say, I was in a bar and I asked the guy, it was packed, no seats. I said, can I get your seat so I can sit down and eat? He said no.
Wow.
That's like that is the men that we're dealing with right now.
Wow. I was raised different. If a woman needed a seat, I'm gonna give up my seat. So
Or you just offer.
yeah, it's just an offer. Like you want to sit down type thing. I think when it comes to that new generation, I think social media had the biggest influence on everything.
Social media has the biggest influence on everything.
Yeah, for sure. From clubs to
Just everyday,
money, everything. Yeah.
everyday general just life period. Just
Mhm.
has something to do with everything.
Yeah. So I think what makes the nightlife? What makes the nightlife? Because this is gonna be this is a question that was on my mind when I was coming over. What makes the nightlife fun now?
For me,
Yeah, for you. Let's start with it. Let's start there. What makes it
I
fun?
mean, I like being out. I don't like.
You
I
don't
just
like
like
sitting in
being
the
out.
house.
I just like being out. I mean, I don't need it to be packed. I'm gonna have a good time with me and whoever I'm with. I don't gotta be that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make my own fun. I'm gonna make the best out of any situation. I ain't the type that needs something to happen in order for me to have a good time. For real, it's just the music. As long as the music good, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But you know, it ain't like that for everybody else.
Nah, it ain't. I was going to say that. Some people go to the club just to see drama or start some drama. What about you? What makes the nightlife fun for you now?
Being able to be out and make money. So it's like you get the party, you get to have the same experience, but instead of just spending money, you're making money.
It's true.
That's what she just said. That's how I got into the business. I was going out every night, every Friday and Saturday. I was going out anyway, and I had just, tore my knee up, couldn't play ball no more.
Yeah.
And shit, the money in my account I'm spending money, but I ain't making no money.
Right.
But I'm out every night. You know what I'm saying?
You out
So-
kicking it and everything.
A guy made some sense. He said, "You out every day. You in here every Friday and Saturday anyway. You might as well get paid to be in here." And that made sense to me.
Yeah.
So that's how I actually got started in it. I was a security guard. I started as a security
I remember
guard.
you starting as security guard. I remember those
Yep,
days.
16 years ago, I started as a security guard. But when I got in
I
it,
can't see him as a security.
but when I got
See,
in
this
it,
big nigga. Him and his brother.
but when I got in it, I didn't just want to be a security guard. Like I literally watched everybody.
Learning the game.
I watched the bartenders. I watched the owners. I watched the managers. I watched, the towel boy, the bar back. I watched everybody and seeing how everybody moved and, how everything progressed. I didn't just want, that wasn't enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just watched.
You didn't let it minimize you.
Nah, for sure. I just watched how everybody moved and paid attention and kept my mouth shut and paid attention to everything. And then that benefited me. It helped out because somebody else was paying attention to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And was like, I'm watching you. I'm paying attention. I like that. Woo, and gave me a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To do something else. And I took it and ran with it.
That's cool. That's cool. So what made you want to get into bartending?
I'm trying to think, what happened?
Because I've always wondered. I knew you was doing the nursing thing. I knew that.
I've been in healthcare
Yeah.
I have been in healthcare for about 12 years. I think it's just the look. Somebody said I had that look, and they were willing. I started off at like a sports bar, a restaurant, doing happy hour, and he was just like,
You was at out the way,
Park
right?
Place.
Yep, you was at Park Place.
Yeah, and he's just like,
Oh shit.
I want you on the team, and it went from there.
I mean,
I love it though. No, was it Park Place? No,
I remember
think it
you
was
being a Park
Glitter.
Place.
I think Glitter. No,
Was
I don't know if
Glitter?
the Avenue or Glitter came first. But yeah, it's just the look and being out like he said, and people like, oh, you might as well just make some money.
Now, do you use your customer service skills at the bar?
Very polite. I'm very polite.
Because I done ran into some bartenders. They like, what you need?
I'm polite. I like morning shifts because I'm a conversationalist. I feel
What you mean by morning shift?
More of a when it opens 12.
Happy hour.
Yeah,
Happy hour type
Happy
of.
hour.
Yeah. I like that shift.
I didn't know
But you
that
get
was
to more
called
talk to
morning
the
shift.
people.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
something
morning
new.
shift for a part.
Okay.
Just talking to people and getting to know them, networking. I've actually got some jobs from just talking to someone at the bar, and they
Really?
was the administrator at a healthcare facility. So
Oh, okay. That's cool. So now, I'm gonna go to Twin. So what big events do you have coming up?
I don't got no big events coming up. You know, we kind of went away from the, concerts, throwing concerts, that type of thing. We just right now focusing on small things. We got a few more bars that we finna open up, coming soon. Other than the ones we already got, we just keeping it moving, man, and trying to stay positive and do things the right way.
I'm trying to get caught up in the riffraff.
Well, in this business, you're gonna get caught up in it.
That's
You
true.
can't avoid-
Yeah,
you can't avoid it.
can't avoid it. That is
You
true.
just gotta know how to deal with it when it comes.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all hashtags. Tell them who you are. Tell them your social media, how they can find you.
follow me on Instagram at Coco Black. That's it.
Oh, that's it. And then because
I don't be on my Instagram.
yeah, I'm about to say
On Facebook.
Facebook.
Your face.
And David Big Twin Sheldon on Facebook.
I guess y'all
Yeah,
can
I
follow
don't be
me
on
on Facebook.
Instagram like that.
You could have said the Facebook.
Monet Elise. I don't like Facebook. It's for the older crowd, but follow
It is.
me.
It's for your parents, and
Yeah.
I be trying to keep this chill, but
If I
sometimes we
wasn't,
get
if
there.
I wasn't
without-
doing what I was doing, I wouldn't even have a Facebook.
Yeah, I was gonna say you ain't got no choice but to have a Facebook. You don't, but you don't use that Instagram. You
No,
don't
not
use
for real.
that.
Instagram is where it's at.
I mean, yeah,
Everybody keep telling me that, but
Instagram the
Gotta get
money.
on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is the money. So, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. I am Will West the Best. Follow me on all social medias. Will West the Best, Twitter, Instagram, Snap, and on Facebook. I'm Will West Nate. Please check out my cigar business as well. Pleasure is mine. Cigar Lounge. Be on the lookout. I'm making some moves with it. So, and I'll be hosting Tony Turner's event out there at DJ's for the Madisonville thing. So just keep on the lookout, and I appreciate y'all coming in. And this is Men vs. Truth vs. Women podcast, and I appreciate y'all supporting me. Thank you.